Welcome everyone. In today's sketch lesson, we'll strengthen your drawing fundamentals with a step-by-step tutorial on how to draw Naruto. For today's lesson, we'll need a sketch pad and something to draw with. I'll start off with this 0.7mm mechanical pencil with a 2B lead. It gives a nice balance between soft shading and crisp line control, but any pencil you have will work just fine. Now the first thing we're going to do is add a set of guidelines in the center of our page to help with the balance and symmetry of our drawing. So start at the very top in the middle. Just going to lightly work our way down towards the bottom of our page. Now this is a great drawing exercise for improving focus and hand-eye coordination. So let's move back to the center and draw another line going across from left to right. Now I want to use these two lines to help us create a circle in the center of our page. So from that center point, let's move up to right about here. Just going to mark off the top of our circle. Let's measure this distance from the center down towards the bottom. We're going to mark that off. And then we'll repeat that across this horizontal line. So measure the distance from the center over towards the left and then over towards the right. And then we'll connect the center point of each mark with a curve to create our circle. Just going to go all the way around, and the circle doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just using this as a guide. And we can go back and just smooth this out as best we can. Let's go back to the side of our circle, draw another line coming all the way down and then up. And then along the bottom of our circle, draw another line going across from left to right. Now to split the bottom half of our circle in half. So right here, draw a straight line going across from left to right. Let's leave a gap in between the eyes. So from that center point, let's go all the way out to right about here. Draw a straight line coming down. Let's measure that same distance over towards the right. Now I want to locate the inside corner of the eyes. So from this point, we're going to come all the way down to right about here. Draw a straight line going across and line that up on the right side. Let's block in the eyes. From this point, curve the eye going up and then out towards the center of our circle. Go all the way towards the outside, come down, round out the bottom, and pull that in. Now let's draw two circles along the inside for the eye of some people. On the inside of this curve, go all the way around, leave a gap along the bottom, and then pull that back up. Draw that same size circle on the right side. Let's add a small circle in the center for the pupils. Let's take the center line and bend it up along the sides. So on the left side, we're going to go up, curve this down on the top of the eye, across the middle, and then up towards the right side. Let's go all the way up towards the top, draw another line going across the top of the headband. From the top of the eyes, let's angle the brow coming down and in to right about there. Curl up the brow. From the inside of the curl, bend the nose bridge coming in and then down. Now just up above the bottom of our circle, right here, we draw an upside down triangle for the nose. Now we'll place the mouth along the bottom, bending the mouth going out and down towards the side. And we're just going to flatten off the bottom, come down, draw another line going across the lip. Let's go all the way down towards the bottom of the chin and draw a straight line going all the way across. Now let's go to the side of our circle, step in, draw a straight line coming down around the eyes. Now I just want to bend the head, coming down in towards the jaw. And then bend this again, coming down and in towards the chin. I'm just going to round out the chin. Let's go back to the side of our circle and draw the ears. Bend this around, come down, and then angle this in towards the side of the head. Now, going from the jaw, we're going to step in, draw two straight lines coming down the side of the neck, and we'll curve the collar around the neck, starting from the base of the earlobe, going out, come all the way around. I'm just going to pull this in towards the chin, go around the right side, and then in towards the right earlobe. From the side of the collar, draw two straight lines coming down, and draw another curve. We're just going to follow this along the bottom, and then back up. From the bottom corners of the collar, angle the shoulders. Now I want to build up the volume of the hair. So from the side, we're going to step up, follow the curve of the head, going up, and then down. Let's place the hair on top of the headband. From the center, step over towards the left, bend this out and down, taper that back up, move over and add another one, coming down towards the side, and then back up. Let's go all the way over towards the right side, do the same thing, coming down, then up, add one more on the side. Now I want to surround the head with some spikes. Let's start in the center, start with a curve going up and out, bring that back down. I'm going to step up, bend this out and up, and then back in towards the side of this guideline. Let's go back to the center, add a small point going up the middle, step down, add another point going up towards the left, and add a larger one going up and then back down. Let's work our way down the left side. From here, bend this out and then up, come in toward the side of the head. I'm going to add a few more points, just going along the outside, and then one more bending around the ear. Let's go over towards the right side. Add one large one going out, back in, then add a few more points coming in towards the ear. Let's add some hair in behind the head, starting underneath the earlobe. I'm just going to add these points coming in towards the jaw, and do the same thing on the right. Now with our rough sketch in place, let's go back and clean this up. We're going to erase some of these guidelines and all that detail inside the hair. Now once we finish cleaning up our drawing, I'm going to go back in with my 0.9mm pencil and add some more contrast and detail. So I'm going to start with the bottom edge of the headband from left to right. I just want to darken this up. Now we can modify the shape if we need to. I'm just going to keep it along this rough sketch. And with that in place, we start layering the eyes underneath. So let's start with the left eye. From the top of the eyelid, we want to thicken this up. Pulling this down towards the tear duct. Also adding a little fold along the top on the inside. And we just want to bend this down slightly towards the outside. And again, just adding a thick eyelid. And then taper this down towards the side. Now we can do the same thing on the right side. Starting from the top, working our way down, add that fold. We'll add that point on the outside. You can see that by starting with the rough sketch first, it's a lot easier to add the details. Thicken up the eyebrow. Add another fold. Now going back to the outside of the iris. Now on the top left side, we're going to add a small circle for a highlight. And then on the right side, add another circle. Darken the center of the pupils. Now we're going to darken up the top of the iris, going around the highlight. And then as we come down, I'm just going to fade that out. To create a little bit of a glare along the bottom of the eyes. Just going to add in the nostrils. And a little bit of the side going up. I'm just going to work in the mouth. Going across the bottom with a slight curve. And we're just darkening up the corners of the mouth, going up towards the middle. And then darken up the sides to separate the teeth. Now let's go back to the side. Working our way around the profile edge of the head, starting with the sideburns. Now you want to modify the shape of the jawline. I'm going to layer in those markings across the jaw. Now by practicing sketches like this, you're developing both artistic skills and patience. So these quick tutorials are perfect for creative breaks during study time or work. I'm just going to work our way up along the side of the headband, just bending this around, and then work our way across the edge of the hair, starting from the tip. Now we just want to layer this up, so just overlapping the edge of the headband. Now I'm just going to layer the headband in underneath. So I'm going across, and you'll see this in between. So we give the hair along the side a little bit of a bend, and then curving the neck. Let's add some subtle texture across the collar, and then also along the inside. Now let's add that symbol in the center of the forehead. So we're going to start with a light circle, and we just want to darken this up. Now I'm just going to swirl this around the right side, coming in towards the center. You can add a little bit of thickness along the outside edge. And then on the top right, draw that straight angle line, and come down the left side. Now over on the right side, in behind the ear, I'm just going to add the edge of the headband, coming down. Now at this stage, we want to start adding some shadows. So along the inside of the collar, just going to darken that up. Just adding a trim along the outside. And I want to add a shadow across the bottom of the neck. Now I'm going to add a guideline first, and then just shade the inside. I'm also going to darken up the inside of the ears. Also adding a little bit of shadow along the inside of the eyes. So the tip of the nose. And we're going to darken up the inside of the headband, going around that metal plate in the center. Now as we get close to the end of our drawing, I add a few more details and shadows, and always be sure to sign our artwork. And there's a sketch illustration of Naruto. If you found today's lesson helpful, give it a like, and be sure to subscribe for more videos each week where I'll show you how to draw different characters just like this. You can find more step-by-step lessons in the full sketch playlist link below, or explore other topics across this channel. I want to thank you for joining me today. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next one.